Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our teams, the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the Brisbane Broncos, to the field as they enter side by side for the 2018 NRL Anzac Round match. Remembrance ceremony. We ask that you remain silent until the completion of the ceremony. The Anzac Day Ode will be read today by Major Joe Fleming, OAMED, retired. Corporal Luke Glasson will play the last post, which will be followed by a moment's silence and then the rouse.
They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them, lest we forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthems of New Zealand and Australia, performed by Defence Force musicians, musician Jeff Camilleri, the New Zealand anthem singer, and musician Amelia Johnson, the Australian anthem singer.
And good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Anzac Week and Anzac Round 2018, I think one of the most important days on the Australian-New Zealand calendar. And it's wonderful that the National Rugby League and the teams should pay tribute in the manner which they have. Yesterday, last night and again tonight. And that'll continue through the course of the round, the Anzac Round. We pay homage to the men and women who've served in all theatres of war, those who didn't return and those who did.
This is an interesting challenge for the Rabbitohs tonight. They've been in terrific form and everyone's assuming that they can win this pretty comfortably. They're heavy favourites, but a lot of good players in this Bronco team, and despite the fact they're a little bit disjointed with a sort of a centre playing at halfback and the front rower playing at hooker, dummy half, they're still dangerous. So Rabbitohs will have to concentrate to get the money here.
The northern end of ANZ defended by Brisbane, southern end South Sydney. Ben Cummins says, let's get underway. They kick with the eastern side and immediately go on the attack. And Big Burgess brings it forward and put down on the tackle. Thomas celebrating 100 games. He company with his brother, George, and there's a solid one. In a dangerous position. The penalty goes to South Sydney. We'll have a look. Maguire, who's been selected as acting half. Whether he plays there's another matter, but here it is. Ooh, that's just dangerous.
Crikey. You don't see much of that these days, do you?
No. They usually let them go at the top end. Cook comes away on the outside. Through centre field they go. That's Johnston, the fullback, chiming in. And he's put down about 8 metres short of the halfway line. Sutton goes to acting half. Katie Walker with it. In support, looked like the lock forward, Cameron Murray. Damien Cook has been in stellar form. Out the back, turned back on the inside by Reynolds. pirouetting away from defenders. Eventually the tackle affected 40 metres out from the Brisbane line. Enterprising stuff here. Second rower Angus Crichton. Cook again. George Burgess this time with the flowing locks. His brother's got a haircut. Reynolds calls in on the inside. Burgess came back away to him. Struggled free of tackles. Thomas, that is. Fifth tackle. Good play, South Sydney. Cook again. Reynolds. Little kick in behind them. Oh, it's plucked out of the air by Roberts. And he streaks away before he's into top gear and put down 21 out from his own line. Could have been dangerous, Paul.
Well, that was going to be danger for Brisbane until James Roberts caught it. Then it looked dangerous for South Sydney because we know how fast he is. But they were able to get to him pretty quickly. The Burgess boys, the two props, have been in terrific form the last month. And they've started off well tonight.
Jack Bird went to acting half, but now Maguire goes there for that first play. Now they have the ball up towards halfway Brisbane with their first touch. The lock forward to Peter Pengai Jr. Short pass to Lodge, who was in doubt. Backed into the defence and taken by George Burgess. Damien Cook. Kick downfield from Darius Boyd now. Bounces up and taken by South Sydney. He'll go straight on the attack.
At one stage today, word came through that Matt Lodge would not play. He was in doubt last week with rib injuries. He got through that game, but they said he wouldn't take his place tonight. I watched him in the warm-up too. He was a little bit ginger on it, but he's thrown himself into his workout here.
He went up the tunnel early. They've lost the ball here, South Sydney. It's a scrum feed to Brisbane, 40 metres out. So we've had almost 3 minutes of play.
Okay, Clockers, and I'll take the first one, mate. Yep.
Adam Dewey, the young halfback, is there. Darren Lockyer downstairs. I know, Darren, you're enraptured about this young fella, Payne Haas, who comes from the Gold Coast, born in Newcastle. Tell us more about him.
He's big. He's 194 centimetres. He's almost 120 kilos. And in the pre-season, he blew everyone away just with how much he had in the engine. So he can move. He's mobile and he can go the distance. So big raps on him. He'll get his opportunity tonight.
So Maguire at the base of the scrum, gave it back away, and they put down the tackle now. Boyd, so he is at acting half. Brisbane surge inside the 30. Tavita Pengai Jr. Lodge away on the outside. Milford, then the ball back away to Boyd. Comes away on the outside, overcheck, then the ball back to Oates. He's taken in the tackle. He got inside the 10. He's only 6 out. Overcheck acting half. Long pass out to Boyd, then to Lodge. He'll come back in centre field. Cook underneath him. The two Burgess boys over the top. More particularly George. Maguire again, then the pass out the back. Bird with a short pass away. Oh, he's almost through. I think it's to Peter Pengai Jr. No, it's the second rower. Sewer. Little kick in behind them, well placed, but they come back away with Gagai. Gagai tries to beat them, but put down on the tackle of Oates. 5 out from his own goal line, and about 10 in from touch on that far side of the field.
And we've got Adam Reynolds down, injured, next to the goalpost. He's limping, ankle possibly, or knee, somewhere in the leg.
I'm not sure there was anyone near him when he went down, was there? Which is a bit of a concern.
He's up and limping back into position, so that's good news for them. As George Burgess goes up over the 30. Penalty, they needed it.
The tackle was made, Alex.
A second chop.
I don't know about you, Ray, but these numbers on the back of the South jumpers, you can hardly see them.
Here he is in back play. There's a little collision, then he just fell over on his ankle. Well, people who are watching it at home would say, what are you talking about? But I can tell you from the broadcast box, the black number melts in with the colours of the South Sydney players, and they are difficult to see. What about the old days when they had the white patch with the black number? Remember that? We are going back.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
And long sleeve jerseys.
And stiff collars. Back to Burgess. They're doing the same job last time I saw them. Good work. Cook dashes from acting half. He's leading that sort of attacking zone, and it got back away to the second rower. John Sutton pirouetted around. Cook back at acting half. No score yet. Out the back it comes, and straight and hard they go. 9 metres out from the goal line. The tackle affected. Look like Crichton again. Milford there. Cook dashes again. He's got them going backwards. Cook. He's almost in goal. He struggles with them and pushed back into the field of play. 5th tackle. Out the back it comes. Reynolds, little kick in behind them. Oh, they go back. Bird's lost it. It's a try. It's a try to South Sydney. They got through quickly through Cody Walker.
Try, but kick chases. Yep.
My word, that's a poor error.
We're back to tackle 1. We've got a touch there.
Just had to dive on
just
it.
checking for kick chases.
Simplest
Make sure they're on
thing in the world to do. And it looks like a South Sydney try, and it was a really good set of 6 by them. It's a nice little kick. They're all onside.
Left side of South Sydney, kick chase is cleared as being onside.
Well,
ball's back off Brisbane. Tackle count restarts.
it's a try. It'll be confirmed now. Don't look at it again. They love those remote
Ball is
scuffs.
grounded by Cody Walker. We have a decision.
Green light try. 4-0 to the Rabbitohs off a mistake by Jack Bird.
Yeah, well, all he had to do to defuse this was just ground the ball himself. But you see this a lot of players, when the ball's kicked into the in-goal, the defending side, they try to scoop it up or pick it up. Harvey Norman replay, he's trying to pick that up and get back into the field of play. Spills it. And Cody Walker comes through to collect the prize. All he has to do is put his hands on the ball. It's dead. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, like you said, he was thinking get the ball and get back into the field of play. Got to give Cook a rap. You see here in that set he ran twice, and this play here set it up, gave Reynolds all the time in the world with the kick. You see there the Broncos. He's just, when he gets out of dummy half, they look so much dangerous to the Rabbits, and you see here just all the time in the world for Reynolds. And then Jack Bird, you'll have that one again.
Speaking of Reynolds, he's about to convert off his kick to make it 6-0. He'll throw this over. 11 out, straight between the uprights. 6-0 it is.
Just when you're at marker, make sure you get right behind. Step out to the sides, just lock it in.
Okay, time back on. Time you run.
So as we return, the kickoff is taken by Brisbane. Bit of hang time there, and they'll go straight back upfield South Sydney to Cameron Murray, who's put down the tackle by Alex Glenn. Cook again. Crichton. Gagai with a little bit of move. Room to move, but they stopped him quickly. Oates came in to make the tackle. Reynolds inside ball back away.
I'm liking South Sydney this year. They're prepared to move the ball in their own half of the field. They're always looking for a quick shift of the ball. Forwards are willing to pass, and they keep the opposition guessing. Look at this. And offloading and back through the middle.
It's Burgess to Burgess.
And a penalty.
No, back here.
Cook was looking for the quick tap.
I love teams that play expansive football in their own end of the field. It keeps the opposition guessing, and
Just make sure they're all behind.
the Broncos here not handling the Rabbitohs at all. Now, why did he march some 10 metres back there where the penalty was?
He's saying that someone was held off the ball on that mark. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
put them back where the player had been held off when the pass was from one Burgess to the other Burgess. Here's the try scorer back on the inside to Sutton. Johns held in the tackle by Jack Bird. Roberts there as well. Walker. Cook, as he sometimes does, got out there. They throw it out the back, South Sydney, when they didn't really need to. You'll see in the bottom of the screen the holding back penalty here. We'll stay with the live action. 20 metres out. Cook. Reynolds. Oh, bullet-like pass. Then on the outside it came to Johnston. Great work by Sutton. Beautifully put together. Inglis at acting half. Comes back the blind side. The ball to Sutton again. He's got them going backwards. The ball back to GI. Inglis is held on the tackle. Last tackle. Back to Reynolds. Goes to the air this time. Coming down right on the... Oh, beautiful take. It came from the in-goal area, so it's Oates, I think, and he'll come back immediately, or they will, and they restart play right on the 20-metre line with a 7-tackle restart.
Yeah, he did well to hang on there, Brisbane, and I'm with Darren Lockyer. Damien Cook, he's an outstanding player. I know they've got another good young hooker in New South Wales to pick in McGuinness, but I think Cook's got it all. And when you compare what they've got at dummy half tonight to Brisbane, Brisbane have got a prop come lock forward who's not a regular dummy half, and Cook's running from dummy half gives South Sydney a massive advantage tonight.
Lodge with it now. He's popped it out the back to no one. Almost picked up by Alfie in back play. The tackle affected. Milford. Back away to Glenn, almost through, but claimed from behind now by Reynolds, the halfback. Milford again. Good pass Thaiday, he's got them. But offside, he played the advantage, none came. It's right in front of the post at about 19 metres out.
Just wait there, mate, wait there. Hold on.
Looks like they've already made their mind up. They're pressing their advantage as Milford finds touch on this western side of ANZ.
Okay, please, James.
So Roberts with the free kick. Jaden Sewer on this right-hand side of the field.
Hold Cody.
He's holding them back as the ball comes back away, and it's Thaiday this time, getting close to the line, a metre or two out and dropped down by 3 defenders, including Sutton. Maguire, Lodge, Milford, double pumps. The pass has come back on the inside and taken by South Sydney. And they have the ball, the Rabbitohs, through Reynolds at their own 10-metre mark. That was 0 tackle. That'll be first.
That's a couple of times tonight. The Broncos have gone for a big play and just haven't timed it properly. The pass hasn't quite hit the mark, or the players overrun it. So, as you would expect, lacking a little bit of cohesion at the critical point of the play.
Robert Jennings comes in from the wing. Good tackle there. Sam Thaiday on the lock forward. They turn the ball back on the inside. Pass it back almost to Inglis, but couldn't quite get away from the smothering tackle of Jermaine Asako. Sutton, 5th tackle. From about 48 metres out. A towering torpedo punt from Reynolds. And well taken, and he's down the touchline now, Oates. He's over the 40. Reynolds in cover, stepped inside him. Johnston, great tackle. Great tackle with a man with a bit of space. 45 out from the South Sydney line. Bird on the inside from Milford. Sutton the tackler. Slows it down. Maguire acting half. Lodge with it now. Forward, I heard a voice in the background from the touch judge on this western side. Yeah. So they got back into an attacking position and they go no further.
Well, that's almost embarrassing, tacking 20 metres out. But what a wonderful tackle by Alex Johnston. Here it is here. That's, slightly forward. But only got to go slightly to be a forward pass. But Alex Johnston, he timed the tackle beautifully. He just let the Oates come to him, and then just positioned himself really nicely and made a classic fullback tackle. Look at this. Bang. Nice.
Just a reminder, only Telstra mobile customers can stream the NRL data free on Australia's best mobile network. Download the NRL official app now. So South Sydney, through Dane Gagai, have the ball. I noticed that Robert Jennings had come all the way from this left wing to the right-hand side of the field on the previous passage of play when South had the ball. Looking for work. Crooked acting half again. Away to Sutton. He's put down just 2 or 3 metres inside Brisbane territory. South leading 6-0, fourth tackle. Thomas Burgess, good run. Fifth tackle. Cook, 35 metres out. Towering one again from Reynolds. Again, Apes takes it well and then takes the tackle. He was just back on the ground as the defender got there. And it would have been the second rower, Angus Crichton. A bit fierce up there at the moment. Inglis involved in the tackle with Burgess.
They're in a big bunch, the Broncos.
You could throw a Kleenex over it.
And,
no one knows what to do, who to give it to, where to run.
they do this a lot, Paul, coming out of trouble. They just bunch up in behind to play the ball, and you can really condense your defence up.
Jaden Sewer playing on this right-hand side, accommodated by the defence. Sutton marked up well. Bird. Back away to Milford. Nice step. He's got a little bit of space. Comes to Peter Pengai Jr. to H. He's got on the inside. Off a check. He threw the ball back away on the inside to Glenn. Glenn steps back away. Back to H. H into space. Little kick behind. He's getting there quickly. Saves Boyd. He got there for a try, I think. Darius Boyd got there first. I'm sure it's a try.
He's all right.
Well, this is brilliant from the Broncos.
Garrett.
They're all
Last
bunched
tackle,
up,
6.
moved the ball to the right-hand side of the field.
Have a try.
And then suddenly they appeared from
Confirm
nowhere.
the ground's out before his arm goes over the dead ball
It's a
line,
nice
please.
little bit of footwork by Milford that gives them the opportunity to outnumber South Sydney's right-hand defence.
Brisbane kick chase is cleared as being onside.
That's Oates who kicks the ball in behind. That's no problem.
Darius Boyd takes possession cleanly and grounds the ball before the dead ball line. We have a decision.
It'll be a green light.
Now, I dare say the South Sydney player, there was at Richie Kenner. He had a lead on them and he was very lackadaisical about what he should do.
It's a green light. He was shadowing Corey Oates. That's what he was doing. He didn't see Darius Boyd sneak up on his outside.
Snuck up with the rails run.
Well, this all happened because one of the Burgess boys, watch him sprint out of the line here. Sprints out of the line, and that's something you never do on fifth tackle.
That's George Burgess.
George, was it? Yep,
Yep.
There you go. And all of a sudden, there's space all over the place, and away they go. Some great interchange of passing, and we've seen the finish. Well done by Darius. Down to you on the sideline, Darren Lockyer.
You know, that might be just what they needed, the Broncos. They couldn't get anything going with a set play here, and Milford's footwork just creates that overlap. But I've got to say, Corey Oates, he's been exceptional at the start of this game. Under the high ball, a little bit of hot potato here on the Harvey Norman replay. They just got to keep it alive. They know the chance, and yeah, Darius just sort of snuck up on the outside there. He had the blinkers on, and as I said, just what they needed, the Broncos.
Well, watch him here, Richie Kenner. I don't know what he's got in his mind. He sort of pulls up. He starts looking at Corey Oates and said, I've got you beaten. And Darius Boyd sneaks up on the rails.
I think he thought it was going to go into touch, bounce into the in goal. And Darius saying hello to someone, maybe his daughter, his wife.
Azarko. Jermaine Azarko from towards the touchline to level up at 6-all. We've got a good view of this from behind the kick, moves into it, strikes it pretty well, hit the upright and over. 6-all.
Seventeen and a half minutes gone here at ANZ Stadium. The Rabbitohs 6, all tied up.
So we're about to see the restart now. As the kickoff comes from the captain, Greg Inglis, goes deep to the goal line, taken there. And they'll come back on the attack almost immediately through Thaiday. And Cook is there to make the tackle with Cameron Murray. Very good player, Murray. Here's Lodge into Sutton and Burgess. That's Big Thomas. 8 of 9 completed sets for the Rabbitohs, only 4 of 7 for Brisbane at 6-all on the scoreboard. Davida Pengai Jr. with the ball, put down on the 30-metre line now. Centre field, Maguire at acting half. Glenn this time, as they kick from just outside the 40 off Milford. Oh, what about that? What about Kenner? He went back there and slid on the knees, took it.
He wasn't going to let that one bounce. Had a really good hustle to get there and takes a sliding catch.
Well done. So Gagai looking dangerous on that right-hand side of the field, up against Tom Overcheck. Crichton plays it. Murray out the back, good play, comes down the touchline. Robert Jennings, but he's taken by the cover and held 20 metres out from the goal line. Fifth tackle. Sutton to acting half for the Rabbitohs. Back to Reynolds. They go to the air again. Probably a little far out, but it's going to come down for Oates. And this time he's knocked it on his Calder's butt. Took two, dropped one, scrum. South Sydney loose feed, 10 out from the Brisbane line.
And that's why they keep kicking there. He has been known to put one down. Probably 1 out of every 10, I guess. He gives a little bit of a bobble. That one, he had a good grab at it. No one else left, and it's gone through his hands.
They're great kicks, aren't they? Just pinpoint. I mean, they're making him work. They're not just, he's just not standing back and waiting for it. He's got to run to it and jump. It makes it harder to get.
And he knows all week it's coming. Practices and practices and practices. And you get in the pressure of the game. They
close to the line, Gus. It was a fair way out. So, I mean, it's a really good kick that far out anyway. They win the scrum. Try and score with the ball, Cody Walker. Blindside Inglis looking for another try. He's come up with a try last 4 games. Jennings, Walker, Cook, inside ball back. And they go on a surge now. Still going. The 17's on the field now. That pass was almost forward, taken eventually by Thomas Burgess. I think Junior Totola's on the field. Cook. Walker, Inglis, nice double pump, goes back away, they're in. Johnston came on the outside of the skipper and scored a beautifully contrived try. Let's have a listen, they should be leading 10-6. I think he's going to refer it. No, he doesn't. Try. 10-6, Rabbitohs over the Broncos. Don't see it very often.
They've been very strong, especially on this left-hand side, getting Inglis involved. He's pretty happy, Greg, and so he should be. They're beautifully constructed plays these days. Look at that, that's just like an old run around. Harvey Norman replay, they run to the line, bring up the defence, and then just slip it out the back. There you go.
Takes a lot of skill, that, to do it at pace. And it's nice variation. You see the decoy runners going through, what they call lead runners. One goes through, the second one goes through. Greg Inglis looks like the third, but then stops on a dime, turns the ball out. Alec Johnson did really well because his first thought was pass. He thought he had to play 2-on-1, then realised he had the speed to get there himself. Harvey Norman replay. Just watch you look up. Asako falls over, and Johnson said, well, this is mine. I don't have to pass it anywhere. And he beats Jack Bird to the line.
I mean, if Asako probably did not have to come in that instance. If he had stayed out, he would have had his man covered, but he came in and then slipped.
So the kick will come from right on the junction of the touchline and about 24 out from the goal line.
That's 19 tries in his last 10 games at ANZ Stadium. That's freakish. Freakish.
There's young Adam. Study and concentration. Back to the post, back to the ball. And strikes it. It's coming back around, and it's there! 12-6, the Rabbitohs.
The Capital City Waste Services, a sensational kick from the sideline. Money on number 7, Adam Reynolds. Raced out the first half of your South Sydney Broncos. 17.5 minutes remaining. Broncos 12, Broncos 6.
From the kickoff, the ball goes to South Sydney again. They take it in goal. They'll bring it back into the field of play. I'd say that's a replacement Junior Totola with the ball.
Geez, we've got some great goal kickers in this competition. I'd love to have a day where we have a goal-kicking competition with the game's best. Big prize, winner take all.
Didn't they have a thing 30 years ago, like a skills competition?
The League Olympics at Leichhardt Oval.
Yeah. Kicking.
40 years ago. It was in the 70s.
Was it?
Yeah.
Jeez, we're showing your age, Guzzy.
Well, that's worse. I was in it.
Did you get to the dais?
No.
Here's the ball, fifth tackle. Cook's got them going backwards. The ball away on the outside of Reynolds. Then the passes come to Crichton. Back to Gagai. Gagai's in the centre. Back they come. They've lost the ball. Changeover.
That's fine, mate. No.
Knock on the ball back to Brisbane. Did you go in the Olympics?
Nothing wrong with that.
The Olympics?
Hold it.
No, I pulled out. I just saw a lovely shot at the big screen here of Anthony Seabold when that try was scored. I mean, it must give a coach, look at him, he's pretty happy with that play. A big boost when you see a play like that you've done in the training 1,000 times and it comes off. You've been in that situation, one of the great coaches.
Yeah, particularly for a first-year coach like that, what I've been really impressed of is the expansive nature of South Sydney's game. You know, you see coaches come in and they're a bit conservative and they're all about just not making mistakes. This fella's really encouraged his team to play football and they've been quite enterprising. So it's been good to see.
Joe Offahengawi's on the field now for the Broncos. Milford dispensed with by Totola. Defeated Pengai Jr. Alex Glenn got the ball back away. Opacek's put down just over halfway. That's it behind him as he plays the ball. Back to Maguire. Here's Bird kicking it. Bird with the beard. Goes straight to the try scorer. Short of the 40. Robert Jennings back to this replacement Junior Totola in jumper number 17. And Offahengawi, another replacement for Brisbane, makes the tackle. Here's Sutton. He's gone out to the right-hand side. Tackling Glenn. Crichton. Reynolds. Now, Cody Walker is eventually succumbing to the tackle of Sewer. Back it goes again, fifth tackle. Another high one, targeting guess who? He's gone up, but it's bounced off someone's shoulder. I think a South Sydney shoulder. Then he had a stab of it there. That's been knocked on by Brisbane, I reckon. I reckon they've knocked it on. It'll be a South Sydney loosened feet.
And that's the call from the ref. Souths went high. They got this one back. Lane looks on. His expression never changes. And they had a second crack at it, and then Brisbane got their hands to it. Nice work by Kenner. Adam Reynolds has another go, and they're saying that was played at and then knocked on. South speed.
Yeah, knocked on by Tom Opacek in trying to dive on it.
We're all here. Tom, nice and tight.
So we've got replacements. Matt Lodge has come off. He's the first gone, and Sam came with him.
Same here, Richie. Arm over. Stay down, Joe.
And the Burgess boys have got to breathe it. Tom and George. Anyway, South's on the attack now. Out the back again. The ball's come back away to Jennings. One-on-one. Jennings goes at the defence and taken by Jermaine Isako. 9 metres out. Inglis at acting half. Pops the ball back to Sutton. Sutton pushed away. Circles around. Back on the inside it came. Put down about 9 metres out from the line. The 5'8", Cody Walker. Scored the first try. Inglis. Sutton. Cook. Reynolds out wide. Oh, Gagai's put it down. It's been picked up by Corey Oates. He got up there quickly, but he's saying a double knock on First by South Sydney, then by Brisbane. So it will be a Brisbane loose and feed back where the original infringement occurred.
It's one of South Sydney's favourite sequences. They work the ball wide to the left and then they come back to the middle of the field. Damien Cook playing as the second receiver there. And they look to chew up the defenders with plenty of decoy runners. And Corey Oates was very unlucky not to come up with a pick here. He's saying that he's knocked it on as well. It'll be first knock on against South Sydney. Gagai's shaking his head. I'll tell you something about this Damien Cook, and they're all talking about his speed out of dummy half, and he likes to run. His service has improved a heap. The ball's coming from the ground and firing straight to its target, long and short. He brings his forwards onto the ball. There's no mucking around at the dummy half. When the ball has to be shifted, his passes have become far more accurate.
Straight after this game, the footy show with Aaron Molan, Andrew Johns, Ryan Girdler. Willie Mason returns to the show. They'll take you behind the scenes of yesterday's record-breaking Anzac Day clash. The footy show straight after the football here for Macca's on a Thursday night. Maguire. So Corbin Sims is on as well. That was him playing the ball. Milford, Boyd, Overcheck back on the inside. Overcheck's put down, 40 metres out, good tackle. Boyd out of acting half, pushed away from two of them, then got the ball back to Milford. Tavita Pengai Jr. goes back to the blind side. He stands there and tries to push away from Crichton and Totola. Maguire. Good tackle kick from 38 metres out from Milford. Coming down for Jennings. He survives the first test and takes it well. 12 out from his own line, supported by Johnston behind him.
Well, they're not going down without a fight here, the Broncos, are they? They're moving the ball around themselves.
Inglis quick play the ball. Cook there. So the 15's on as well, Mark Nichols. That's him again with the beard. Diving in his legs, Maguire. Off and Gowie over the top. Inside the 40. Oh, just on the line as he kicked it, but it's not going out anyway. Taken by Oates again. He broke clear of the first line of defence, and then from behind they get him through the second rower, Angus Crichton.
Yeah, that was South's worst set of the night. They made 20 metres in about 6 tackles, and now Brisbane 3 tackles into their set, deep in South's territory.
So Maguire still there at acting half as the ball comes to Boyd, shows it inside, goes outside, Milford. Oh, they've knocked that ball on. It was a short pass intended for Jaden Sewer, but was never going to hand, so they'll pack a scrum down South loose and feed.
Well, I think it was supposed to go out the back, and then all of a sudden the Broncos player was there, so we decided to give it to him anyway.
So I noticed that Katie Nicarima's out there as well.
So I think it was supposed to go, oh no, it's just a drop pass, that's awful.
Well, they're just lacking finesse at the crucial part of their play. They're getting in position, they're committed to moving the ball around, but at the moment probably playing a little bit beyond what they can do.
I'll give you a tip.
Their decoys muddled up and mistiming their runs, and on that occasion not expecting the ball.
South Sydney win the scrum. Crichton at the 40. Corbin Sims there to meet him. That was Glenn. Reynolds throws a dummy, runs into Opachik, put down 40 metres out from the Brisbane line. Dane Gagai to Cook, first receiver. Walker, long pass out the back to Inglis, but they were standing all over him. James Roberts particularly, and Jack Bird. And Jaden Sewer makes the triumphant defenders. Now the ball comes back away with the Rabbitohs. That's the 30-metre line on the 5th tackle, so they'll be looking for Reynolds on one of those spiralling kicks. Totola played it. Here he is. This time he's harassed by the defence. Coming down about 15 metres out. South Sydney got there first, knocked it back, then they'll play on as it came back with the man that kicked the ball, Reynolds. Comes to Bird, Bird takes it, and he's calling them back now.
Cameron Murray. Cameron Murray's offside on the kick chase.
Yeah. Okay, penalty. Cameron Murray offside on the kick chase, they've said, on the advice of the touch judge. That's the judge from the far side who called it. I used to like when they ran on the field with their flags in the air. Bring that back for one round. Let them run on with the flag so the kids can see what it was like back in the old times.
The old times are gone, Ray.
We're evidence of that. 45 metres out from the South Sydney goal line.
And this is Josh Maguire's go. He's a very good runner of the football, and he's got an offload, so Nicarima is probably a better option at dummy half.
Bird to Sewer. Cook made a good tackle and got back into the defensive line rather quickly. Bird to acting half. Corbin Sims. Nicarima acting half. Milford. Boyd, little kick in behind them. They've got them going backwards. Oh, it's been palm touch and goal by South Sydney. Goal line dropout. They did well that time. I think it may have been Kenner.
Thanks, mate.
And we are all up.
Okay.
Corey Oates with a bit of a limp there, but not taking any chances this time. Darius Boyd gets a little kick in behind. Kenner hurries back. He says, "You're not going to get me again." Battered it dead.
Well, at least he shows he's learned something.
What's that, mate?
100%. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
That's good, Gussie.
That'll do.
He didn't produce the doily tonight when you were talking about the Brisbane players coming out of their own danger zone. You know what a doily
I
is,
remember
don't
the
you?
doilies, yeah.
Fantastic things,
Big pot of
doilies.
tea on them.
Corbin Sims now 22 metres out. Nicarima. Maguire. Away from Nichols, who came again. He didn't get much of a spell. Georgie Burgess, he's back out there. There's Bird. They've got numbers. Boyd. No. He goes back into Walker. Tries to get away, and then over the top, Johnny Sutton got there. 15 out. That's the 10-metre line just in front of them, right side of screen. Bird. That pass Nicarima. Sims, on the run around back to Nicarima, and he's held up. Did he get it down? They look like they've turtled him.
Yeah, check to see if it gets to the ground.
I haven't got it down to the ground here.
Well, this is remarkable defence.
Tackle 5. Okay, I have no try. I haven't seen the ball hit the ground. Can you just check to make sure that is held up, please?
Yeah, it's been a good surge by Corbin Sims. They've been a lot better since he's been on the last 10 minutes. He's running straight and a great offload. Thought the only chance is when he first got here, but that's short. Maybe it's slid over the line, I'm not sure. But then they got him on his back. But I reckon this is the only chance that he got it down.
To see that, well, that angle might
The
help us a
original
bit
tackle.
more. No, it doesn't touch the ground there.
Gee whiz. All but, isn't it?
Yeah. But they've said no try, see, so they've got to find evidence that it touches the ground, and I'd say it's inconclusive.
Well, there's the point of the ball on the ground, and if they go back to the previous shot, when that happens, I believe he's on or over the line. So the ball does touch the ground.
Hang on. Yeah, Gussie, this one. Oh,
Now, they know it's touched the ground.
That angle says it touched the ground, you're right.
I reckon he's got to try.
Yeah. I think they'll combine the two videos together and claim that they know the ball got to the ground and he was over the line when it happened.
Oh, and that one says no try.
Yeah, that he didn't get it down.
Well, throw that one away. We don't need that one.
And there was a hand under it. He definitely didn't get it down late.
No.
They're looking at that now.
I reckon he scored.
I thought he scored it too.
Look,
now they're going to go back to it.
That's the angle that's... Well, that doesn't help at all, that one.
No,
but the angle that
we've got
we
87
saw,
cameras. We're going to go through them all.
Well, there's only 82 to go. So...
Cody Nicarima maintains possession. Based on the on-field call of no try, there's insufficient evidence to overturn that live decision. We have a decision.
I can live with that.
Yeah, sure. If the referee didn't think he scored, I mean, I thought the ball had hit the line or slid over the line just, but I'm not unhappy with the call.
I mean, one showed the ball might have been on the line, the other one said no, there's an arm under it. So I think they've made the only decision they could, given the referee, the on-field official, said no try. They've got to find evidence it was a try. They didn't conclusively. Anyway, it remains 12-6, 5 to go. They might get another one. They kick early in the tackle count, but Inglis is going back, plucked the ball out of the air. Darius Boyd thought he might catch them napping, but he didn't. And so now they'll try and bring the ball from their own goal line. Some pretty solid contact there with Jennings. Now Sutton. And all of a sudden, Brisbane starting to really commit in defence. Maguire and Sims. That's Nichols. Sims again and Maguire. Same two tacklers. Burgess this time. That's Georgie. That's a good run.
That's a great run.
Really good run. 12
really hard-fought metres there.
Got them to the 30 on the 5th tackle, and there's a kick from deep inside their own territory. And it's gone straight to Oates, who takes it beautifully. That's a long kick.
It was about 60 metres on the fly. Takes me back.
Milford to Opacek. He's put down on the tackle now, 32 out from his own line. 4 minutes, 10 to go to half-time. 12-6 to the Rabbitohs. Glenn plays it. Milford out the back to Bird. Bird double pumps and then goes to the line over halfway. Sutton there with Walker. They put him down with Burgess arriving late. That's George. Darius Boyd. Maguire into the defence of Cook. Totola gets there as well, and so does the second row of Crichton. Plays at 30 out, blindside Nikorima. They kick back on the inside looking for a runner, but it's gone straight back away there to Walker, who succumbs to the tackle. And they're having a little discussion there. He seemed to... Darius had a word to say, and Walker said, "Get off me." Here's Jennings now.
They're in this game, the Broncos.
They're having a dig.
Yeah, they are.
Especially defensively,
right.
That's good stuff by Inglis. Up towards the 40. Here's Cook. Look at that. Oh, great run to get the pressure off, and he's taken in the tackle there. Putting the broad of his back. Gowie made the tackle. Gagai flicks it back away. McKenna, he's put down on the tackle. He skipped over fallen players. 5th tackle, 35 metres out from the Brisbane line. Back again to Reynolds. He'll go just inside the 40, put up a high one again for the other winger this time, Jermaine Osaka. He takes it well and taken well in the tackle as well. They got through quickly, the 5/8 and the replacement forward, Nichols and Walker. Roberts trying to struggle through the tackle there of young Jennings. Now Inglis picks up Jermaine Osaka and said, "Come here, you."
That's a good sign, isn't it?
Maguire, Cook in the middle of the ruck, doing plenty of defence for a relatively small man.
Greg Inglis getting out of first mark and manhandling an opposing player.
Milford out the back. Now Bird's down the touchline, but he's lost the ball. It's gone forward and dived on by South Sydney. That was good defence by Gagai as he tried to shuffle the ball from one side to the other. Bird, and now Gagai comes and takes the ball forward.
It's better from Jack Bird. I mean, he's out wide now. He must be playing back in the centres, and that's where I think his best spot is, or possibly in the back row. But he had the ball running strongly. He made 20 metres and unbelievably just dropped it.
Burgess to Cook. Cook goes himself again, throws a dummy, and he's had a one-on-one steal. They pinched it off him through Anthony Milford. He's trying to kid to the officials that he still had the ball when Milford had it in his grasp. Off Gowie into Crichton and Reynolds. There he is after the one-on-one steal, Anthony. Good play. Loose carry by Damien. 1 minute 5 seconds to half-time. Maguire. They feigned a kick. Through centre field they go now, but the ball couldn't be passed by Jaden Sewer, but he got 42 metres out from the line. Now the ball has been lost by the dummy half, Cody Nikorima, and a scramble back down. They were just surging towards the 30.
Had to play, hit the arm.
Hit the arm, he said.
Yeah, they don't usually like this.
He was square and he come out to play.
But he plays at the arm of the dummy half. Nikorima goes out. Just pulls an arm away from the ball, and that's enough to force it forward.
Yeah, good play by the veteran Sutton, 290th game tonight. He's playing as good as I've seen him play for a long time, John Sutton. former 5'8", now playing in the back row. He's made a home there and playing sensational rugby league.
Just a reminder, 2018 Rugby League fans can stream all of Nine's NRL matches live and free on 9 Now. You can download the 9 Now app and watch anywhere, anytime.
Once the ball is in, he can strike for it. Let's go. Heads down. Hold. Feet down till it's in. Darius, right in. There's no clock.
Only
Let's
13
go.
seconds
Get
of the
down.
break.
Just get in. Ball in. Out.
Disagreement between Corbin and Georgie Burgess. And there's the halftime siren as the tackle's affected on Robert Jennings, who came from this left-hand side to the right-hand side of the field.
Every single bit of that last 30 seconds there.
That's a good half of football.
Yeah, thanks.
Rabbitohs with some expansive players come up with a couple of tries, but the Broncos are hanging in there okay.
Half-time, Rabbitohs 12, Broncos 6, plenty of action. And they're doing pretty well to stay within touch of the Rabbitohs. Many expected to come here tonight and see a one-sided affair, given they lost McCulloch, their hooker, and he comes up with 50, 60, sometimes near 70 tackles a match. They've done a good job. So they defend the northern end, South Sydney, for this second 40 minutes. The southern end defended by the Brisbane Broncos, who are down 12-6.
Coming your way, Hendo.
On a fine Sydney night.
Time to run.
So Inglis. Back to Boyd. They're going to spread it early. Milford. Slade goes on the outside to Sims, and he's put down the tackle. So a little change. Instead of a front row running off the shoulder of Boyd, they spin it across, and it goes to Sims on the other side of the field. Often Gowie plays it. Nicarima to Maguire. He did a good job in the opening stanza as acting half until Nicarima came on to fulfill that role. Glenn. George Burgess made the tackle with Nichols. There's Milford, fifth tackle, kick, high one. Jennings stood the test and takes it. Robert Jennings, and gets back outside the 20. So they got through the first set of 6.
Yeah, they certainly look better with Corbin Sims running hard, then Maguire running, and then Alex Glenn and Nicarima dummy half. I'm not sure why they didn't go with the little fellow from dummy half right at the outset.
Nichols plays it. Cook. Junior Totola. Just on halfway. Cook again. Reynolds calls them on the inside. Gagai runs a bit of traffic and taking the tackle. Corbin Sims was the first man to get there. Offengawi was next. Kick downfield off Reynolds, and he sort of danced back for it there. Darius Boyd takes it a few metres out, then pushed away from the kicker, who came again and claimed him, along with Damien Cook, who was the chaser. Gagai up very quickly on Opacek. Milford. Darius Boyd. Burgess there again with Junior Totola. Green boots of Offengawi. Blue, actually. Aqua. Inside ball. Boyd to Roberts. Give him a little bit of space to take advantage of it. They covered him up well. Fifth tackle. Inside the 40. Nicarima this time. Easy meet for Richie Kenner, who was going back to take it, then ran straight into the defence of Opacek and Glenn. 2.5 minutes old this second half. Gagai, 9 short of halfway. Sims, Offengawi again, and Maguire. Crichton unloaded out the back to Reynolds. Not much space there. He'll take the tackle. No, he doesn't. Flicked it to Kenner. Kenner goes forward now. Oates is there, made a good tackle. Cook. Burgess back on the inside. Sims the tackler. A rare mistake by Damien Cook.
All up.
He was looking one way to fake and go the other.
Thanks, Coffee. Yeah.
Just took his eyes off the ball. He was doing a little bit of a head fake, a little bit of trickery in the middle of the field, trying to get the marker to go one way.
I think he was going to have a little run then.
The emotion came there. Wayne Clapp, the mistake. Upcoming games on 9, VB Friday Night Football, Panthers Bulldogs, Panthers Stadium, live and free, 7:30 tomorrow night. Sunday football, Eels and Tigers, ANZ Stadium, live and free on 9 from 3 p.m. Can the Eels make it 2 in a row?
How are the Panthers looking this week, Gus?
Okay.
But don't give too much away.
Well, I haven't been out there this week. I haven't seen them. They tell me they've trained okay.
Maguire, Nicarima, Milford, out the back, Boyd. Gagai, let him get on the outside and almost put him in a touch. Had him covered. Apes, Milford, Sims. Into Georgie Burgess. 5th tackle, Maguire, Bird, little kick in behind them. It's a good kick, but it's going to be forced in goal by Kenner on the far side of the field. I should say Robert Jennings on the far side of the field.
I'll tell you what, the Broncos all game have been up for this fight, and I just get the feeling they're starting to wear a little bit on South Sydney, who'd like to be further in front. If the Broncos could just score one now and level it up, they just might get a little bit of panic in the home side. Big set of 6 coming up for the Broncos.
When you're ready, Adam.
On the back of the mistake by the acting half, who's been pretty much mistake-proof. Goes short. High one taken by Glenn on the 30. Defence got there quickly, and he's put down by Totola. 21 metres out. Nicarima. Maguire, inside ball, Corbin Sims. He's given them a lot of go forward since he came on. Nicarima again. 2nd tackle. Bird got the ball back away. Sewer gave it to Roberts. Penalty. Offside. They get another set of 6. So
Cody Walker.
No, it's not
Cody
good, Jack.
Walker's the player being
Cody
identified.
Jack, just over here, mate.
So
Okay, just wait. Wait, mate. Hold up.
6 more tackles. That came on the or between the 2nd and 3rd tackles. Often Gowie put down a metre short of the line by Burgess and Cook. Wyatt, Milford, taken by 2 defenders. Totola's 1, Nichols the other. Oh, he's lost that. Play on, Nicarima. Back to Maguire, dumped in the tackle. Gee, that's a good tackle by Cook. A really good tackle. He looked up and almost gave himself up, the Brisbane player there that he knocked on. Milford, short ball away. They're into a gap, but no, the tackle affected. He couldn't get clear. Glenn, penalty again.
Well, that was Adam Reynolds down below. He just got him.
Geez, I'd love to have a look at that bobbled ball back then to see whether he did lose control, because I thought he gave himself up, the Broncos player. He looked at the referee.
Here's the mark here. Yep.
They're going to keep going with it. Let me have a look. It's Milford.
Wait for the tap.
It was on the ground.
It sort of rolled back into his hand, didn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, back we go. They didn't take the shot at goal. They keep the pressure on. They kick backwards, and now they're only 8 metres out. Nicarima. Inside ball, Bird. Roberts. He's going to try and basketball it. He dances around, still dancing. He's gone back looking to go forward. Then he got back to the 20 and put down on the tackle. Walker, the tackler. The Payne guy. They go from acting half. Nicarima's through. That's a try. They're back into it. Oh, he put it down just inside the dead ball line after steering through. Try. 12-10 kick to come beside the post. Shortly 12 all.
Yeah, well, he just missed in the first half, but now he makes a bird of it. And the Broncos are right in this, I can tell you. South Sydney are getting a little frustrated with the effort of the Broncos. Harvey Norman replay. Nicarima does it all himself, and they'll level up here at 12 all.
This is what he can offer you. Cody Walker actually came up just a little bit too hard and showed him the hole. And the guy back on the inside, I think it was Sutton, just couldn't get there.
Darren Lockyer's downstairs.
Yeah, that was about the 4th time they went down that right-hand side. As you said, Cody Walker, he just got a little bit in front of his inside man, and that opened the space. Just see there, Cody Walker gets up in front of John Sutton. And when you got a little nippy guy like Nicarima, that's all the space they need close to the try line. He was denied late in the first half, but not this time.
The kick will come from the winger, Jermaine Azarko.
Their physicality's been real good. I mean, their attack hasn't been smooth. It's been quite clunky, but they keep coming after them, and South Sydney aren't enjoying it. South Sydney have got to the lead by 6 twice, but the Broncos keep hitting back. He hypnotises me, this bloke, when he goes to kick. He rocks and rocks and rocks and bends over. I don't know what that does for your kicking.
Look into my eyes. He kicks a goal, that's what it does. 12 all. Now, Maguire's going up the race.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, can do, mate.
And so the restart now. Maguire, as we went to the break, was just going with one boot off up the tunnel. We'll have more news from Darren Lockyer in a moment. He's got up linking up to play the ball. Maguire is, oh, that's a high tackle. That's a penalty. George Burgess has poleaxed off Ngawi, I think we'll find.
Yeah, trying to make a statement from the kick-off, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a little bit of frustration in this South Sydney side. Probably in their own minds, they felt they should be clear of their opponents by this stage. They're not.
Darren Lockyer.
Josh Maguire, just a bit of a slight sprain, but he's just going in to get it strapped up, and they're pretty confident he'll be back.
Thanks, Darren. Wasn't a vicious tackle, but it was a silly tackle given they've given them field position back at halfway.
Yeah, and the scale of head-eye tackles was about a 3 out of 10. It wasn't a real bad one, but here come Brisbane. They scored that try on the back of 2 or 3 penalties.
And a mistake by Cook down the other end of the field, which gave them that field position before they got the penalties. Here's Bird. Jaden Sewell with the ball, dragging defenders with him over the 40. Nicarima, Sims. Well, he was trying to pop the ball on the outside, but he succumbs to the defence of Nichols and Cook. Milford, little stab kick through in behind the winger. This is a beautiful kick, is it? Oh, he's going to have to play it. Oh, he did eventually. It'll be a goal line dropout.
Well, he's wondering whether or not Corey Oates has got a hand to this. He's ruled line dropout.
All up, Benny.
But Kenner reckons that Corey Oates has reached around behind him. Kenner watching for Oates, watching.
Okay.
Locks his leg. Yeah, he does.
And
Corey Oates hits it.
And he's right. I think they're going to reverse this.
They have to.
No, nothing quick.
I don't care how they do it as long as they get it right. So it's a 7-tackle restart in the 20-metre line. Touch the thigh of the winger, Kenner, and then handed over the dead ball line there by Corey Oates. It's a big difference.
Well, it's a play he really didn't need to make.
Yeah.
They were going to get their line dropout. It had hit Kenner. Anyway.
So the other Burgess is back out there now.
They're swarming the Broncos. This has been a really good physical performance. They've thrown their hearts into this. Oh, dear.
That's a penalty.
20-metre tap, then a penalty when you're on top.
Yeah, mate.
Well, the Burgess that conceded the penalty has been replaced by his brother. George is on, Thomas on. So they go back on the attack now at 12 all, the Rabbitohs. They take it through Dane Gagai, and he caught them napping to a certain extent. They were waiting for the ball to be spun, and he's taken the tackle by Tom Uppercheck. Comes from Kenner. Reynolds. Cook sometimes gets out there in second receiver in centre field because he can run the ball like he is now. He goes inside the 12-metre mark and put down just short of the 10. And he'll do that every few sets. Get out there. Nichols backs into the defence. Well, here we go. Tate.
Tavita.
You got three, we'll get three.
You're to the side.
See if they kick the goal.
He's looking around, and yes, they're going to kick for goal.
You've missed none of the action because the deadlock is about to be broken by Adam Reynolds from about 14 metres out, directly in front. And the big man that we heard about earlier from Darren Lockyer, Payne Haas, is about to come onto the field. A monster of a man.
Let us introduce you to Payne Haas in a moment, but I have a suspicion he'll introduce himself very shortly.
Successful the kick, so they break the deadlock and go to 14-12. I'll just go back down to Darren if I can again to tell us, for people that may have missed his earlier suggestion before the game about what this big bloke is capable of. Darren.
Yeah, well, as you can see, he's a big lump of a lad. He's about 194 centimetres tall. He's nearly 120 kilos. He's actually lost a couple of kilos in the last few weeks. And in the pre-season, he was winning a lot of the fitness drills. So not only is he big and athletic, he's got a motor on him. So congratulations, Payne. Enjoy this time.
He's 18 years of age, mind you. He's not 19 until December. Rarely do you see forwards debut this young. And he's quite a prospect. Well, that's a hell of a build-up for a young fella, but you wait and see.
He's chased up to get involved, and he's involved in the first tackle in his first-grade game. Along with Tavita Pangai. And he's going to have another bite and get involved in the second tackle. The adrenaline pumping. Jason Clark's on the field. He nice offload to Cook as he was falling. Cook got the ball back away to Burgess. That's Thomas on for brother George. Sewer made the tackle. Clark again. They love Clark. He's had the ball pinched off him. Either pinched it or lost it. Tavita Pangai on a surge. 25 metres out. Roberts went to acting half. He got away from them twice, and that was Reynolds. And then he goes inside the 20, and Clark made the tackle. Johnston there as well. Here he is, the big fella. Payne Haas goes inside the 10. Nicarima. Milford inside ball. Darius Boyd put down on the tackle. Jason Clark made the tackle. Milford. There he is again, Payne Haas. He's put down on the tackle, 2 metres out from the goal line. Pretty ordinary play, the ball to Nicarima. Away to Milford, double pumps. Roberts got it onto his chest. He'll come back on the inside, as he does sometimes, and he's put down on a changeover. So a poor last tackle option in the end.
Yeah, I think they lost the tackle count there. I don't want to labour the point, but just keep watching number 25. He's 18.
Robert Jennings making ground. Maguire's back on the touchline. Testing that ankle now with the trainer. 12 short of halfway. Cook. Tom to half. That's a good run. Gee, that's a good run. Tom Burgess. Cook's out of acting half again. Oh, throw it inside past. Nicarima said, "You little beauty. I'll have that."
He's hurt, Damien Cook. He's gone down. I think he's been carrying a shoulder injury for some time, and he might just have given it a tweak there.
We know one thing about him, is tough as an old boot. Saw that a fortnight or 3 weeks ago. Almost a penalty as Opacek gave it back away to Corey Oates. Oates is straight through. He'll go all the way, Oates. He's chased from behind, but he gets there. That's a great, great individual try by Corey Oates. Out of absolutely nothing.
they're going better, and South Sydney are wilting. The effort levels of the Broncos, Fatty, have been terrific, haven't they?
Yeah, they've, from about the 20 minutes in the first half, they've been the better team, that's for sure, and that was a great run by Corey Yates. Nothing in this except determination and guts and power. Look at him, he's a winger. He wants to be a second rower. Wayne, I want to play in the second row. Putting his hand up there.
There was a couple of meek attempts at tackles, one by Burgess, the next one by Reynolds. Gagai has brushed aside. From there was no stopping him.
Yeah, they were tired tackles, tired attempts at tackle. Darren Lockyer on the sideline.
It must be those long legs. He's so hard to tackle. Everyone just keeps going high on him. He's quite strong up top. I mean, he's been in the open a few times tonight. He scored a couple of great tries, solo tries, a few weeks ago. But here's the turnover. Tavita Pengai Jr., that was earlier. And then there was also the Cook intercept, which just sort of turned the momentum of that set. And on the back of that, nice little offload here. I've checked, they're all going back. The Rabbitohs, they're thinking we'll reset for the next play. Don't worry about the next play, worry about that one.
Well, they look a little bit bedraggled, the Rabbitohs. I don't think they were expecting this.
I thought he'd lost the ball there, Clark, but it was a great strip by Tavita Pengai Jr. Here he is, Jermaine Asako.
Rocks and rocks and rocks.
16-14 Broncos.
And he squats and he stands up. And bingo.
He strikes this one beautifully, brings it back around. They lead 18 points to 14.
Nearing the midway mark of this second half, Broncos 14, Broncos 18, Rabbitohs 14. Tippett and Driver try, Pennebeck in this one. 21-11 remaining, 4 points difference. Rabbitohs members and Rabbitohs supporters.
Stay behind it.
And we see the kick-off from Inglis again, so a change in the game. 18-14 to Brisbane. And while Corey Yates was totally committed to getting to that goal line, there was a lack of commitment from at least two of the defenders from South Sydney.
The Broncos was always going to be a big test. I know the Rabbitohs were heavily favoured, but they've got good players in this team. And when you give them a lead, they're awfully hard to run down again.
Tavita Pengai making ground through the centre of the ruck, almost deep pants by Cook. Now Boyd comes at the defence, and they're in trouble here, South Sydney. They're just not responding like you'd expect them to. They're still in the game, fifth tackle. There's a kick from Milford. He's harassed by the defenders. It goes back and taken by Johnston. He's taken by Offahan-Gowie. And the big fellow, Payne Haas, is there as well. Out of acting half they come now.
They're going to need some help from their backs. Gagai, Kenner, Inglis, because the forwards at the moment look like shot ducks in defence especially. There's a good run from Gagai.
And the previous ruck was taken forward by Kenner, and there was Inglis looking to do some work as well. But now the ball comes around the outside. Crichton's put down 10 short of halfway. Cook. Lock forward comes back into it. Cameron Murray back on the field. Quick play the ball. There's players in the ruck area now. Here's a kick downfield by Reynolds, targeting the touch-in goal line, and it's going to go over the dead ball line. So it's a 7-tackle restart on the 20-metre line. I'm not sure what he intended to do there, but it wasn't that.
This young fella, Payne Haas, has got a constitution for work like you wouldn't believe. Like, since he's been out there, he's really blocked up that middle of the ruck. He's made 9 or 10 tackles already in a short stint. And he just keeps turning up to the game. He wants to be in everything.
Jermaine Asako was dragged by the defenders, and now all of a sudden there's a bit more resilience in his defence as Roberts tries to go through.
Looks like Maguire's gone for the night. He's had the ice attached, so that's the end of him.
He won't be back. Nicarima. Here he is again, Payne Haas. I wonder what nickname they've given him. Sam Thaiday. Geez, he's playing well, this bloke, Tavita Pengai Jr., giving them all sorts of strife. Fifth tackle kick from 38 metres out, Milford, targeting the winger. He takes it well and then gets away from the first line of defence, and they're going to try and drag him back in the in goal. They kept him off the ground. They do exactly that. Goal line dropout.
There was 3 of them down there for this tackle.
It's all Brisbane. It's all Brisbane at the moment. And the South guys, some of the guys, they've got their heads down, strolling back behind the in-goal area. They've got their work cut out.
Look at the 3 that chase this tackle. There's Oates, an outside back. Another outside back. Boom. Payne Haas. Front rower, 18 years of age. Boom. He's the one that stopped him, and then they just picked him up and threw him back into the in-goal.
Relatively short dropout again. Boyd. And here he comes again, the young fella. Payne will play it. He's inflicting a bit of pain on the opposition at the moment. It comes back to one of the old stages, Sam Thaiday, the other end of the scale. Back to Glenn. Back to Milford. Inside ball, Sam Thaiday.
They're walking, South Sydney.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're walking.
Plays it. Milford, a little kick in behind them. They're getting through in numbers. Roberts will score. Too easy. Too easy. James Roberts got through and put the ball down inside the dead ball line, and all of a sudden it jumps to 22 points to 14 with a kick to come to the Broncos.
You can feel it coming. South Sydney were walking. They were just waiting to be put out of their misery. And the Broncos have just been too relentless with them tonight. Harvey Norman replay. Lovely little kick in behind. Jimmy the Jet beats Greg Inglis to the ball and slams her down.
Yeah, repeat set. And Milford's been a bit quiet, but that was a nice kick. Roberts has been good. Every time he's had the ball, he's been dangerous, and that time just had a dive on it. But Pengai Jr. in this second half has been absolutely sensational.
Darren Lockyer is downstairs.
Yeah, set play. See there, Jimmy Jet. He knew that was always going to be a kick. He was out wide. He was ready for it. Here he comes. Bang.
See a lot of this now because fullbacks are in the line, Darren, all the time.
Yeah, and I mean, especially right now in this stage of the game, as a fullback, you'd be thinking, where's this kick going? Because we can't afford to score, let more points go in, but they have. As you said, they're walking, and they got a bit of a spring in the step, the Broncos.
Oh yeah, they're way on top, way on top. In fact, they might run away with this because their energy's just too much for South Sydney right now.
Adam Dewey's waiting to come on for South. The kick to be taken by Jermaine Azarko. He's kicked magnificently so far. It's a good shot from behind the northern dead ball line. Strikes it perfectly, and they do lead 24-14.
Tonight's attendance here at ANZ Stadium, 11,123. Big thanks to all our members and supporters for coming out to cheer on your South Sydney Broncos.
Time to run.
So yet another restart in this second half by Greg Inglis. And again, Boyd, and here he comes. Payne Haas absolutely relishing his first game of NRL. Now, in the meantime, Richie Kennett's come from the field injured. And Delhi comes on. Here he is again, this bloke. Paul mentioned him earlier. Tavita Pengai Jr. Jack Bird offloads back on the inside. Sewell with it, but he's met by the defence of Sutton. Cody Nikorima back to Big Sam. He's over halfway, dragging defenders with him, including Cameron Murray. Out they go now. Clark had got through on Milford. There appeared to be a little altercation in back play, but no harm done. Down on the touchline, Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, Josh Maguire. There's a strain they had thought earlier was a little bit worse. He won't be back. And then Richie Kenner, he's got an ankle problem as well. We're still waiting to see if they want to bring him back.
Trying to spark something here. Get back in the game, Inglis. Crichton. Kicked by Reynolds, but well covered by Darius Boyd. He went down on one knee. Took the tackle. Clark got through quickly. Well high there as well. Corbin Sims back into the fray.
Good run. They're all over them, the Broncos.
Penalty.
They're all over them.
Leg pull.
They're going to come down and score another try here. They're all over them.
They just seem to have more enthusiasm and power in the game at the moment, don't they?
Oh, Souths are beaten. You can see it. Look at them. Hands on hips, hands on heads. There's no talk. There's no enthusiasm.
Yeah, their last set of 6 was ordinary.
They're beaten. You can see it in their body language. They're on the bus back home already. Their heads are out of this game.
So Jermaine Osako finds touch. Young Adam Dewey came onto the field as a replacement for Kenner. There's a shuffle up. Gagai has gone to the right wing. Dewey in closer. Payne Haas. Nicarima. Sims and Thaiday combining, with Sims dragging defenders with him, and they are looking like shot ducks at the moment, the Rabbitohs. Milford steps back on the inside. It comes to Payne Haas. Despairing dive underneath from the lock forward Cameron Murray. Nicarima kicks in goal. The ball's there and taken dead as he fell over by the 5/8. Cody Walker, goal line dropout. Wonderful kick.
Yep, it's a training gallop at the moment. This is just target practice. South Sydney needs someone to stand up, come up with a big hit, force a turnover, come up with a big run, something to ignite them again.
I'm not sure why he went for that one. I mean, that was almost over the dead ball line. Is that him again?
Yeah. I'll keep watching. You're seeing the birth of a superstar.
Oh, wow.
He's 18.
Here's Milford. Corbin Sims pirouetting away from tackles. Eventually dropped down. And they're almost there again. Jaden Sewer, Jack Bird, Sims. They're calling for obstruction.
Well, that's a penalty. You can't do that. Why do they allow them to do that?
And now that's been trapped and regathered, I think. No knock on. It came off his legs or his body, and he dived on it, Cameron Murray. Good work. They need to get down the other end. Gagai.
They need to force a penalty. They need someone to come up with a big run, an offload or something now.
Brighton.
I mean, Brisbane's defence, it's been outstanding. Look at this, and they're going nowhere, South.
Well, he wanted to pass to someone, Thomas. Reynolds away to Sutton. There's a half break there. Got the ball back away. He's into the clear here, Walker. He's got support back on the inside. No. Cody Walker threw it over the top of Alec Johnson's head. Came straight back to Brisbane, and Milford plays it.
He had 2 men unmarked on the inside. Couldn't find either of them.
Well, that came out of nothing, didn't it?
It was a nice play.
Reynolds and Sutton combining. There he is.
Just look back on the inside. It's Reynolds.
Oh. He tried to get it wide to Johnston and it went straight over the top of his head. Anyway, back to live action. Brisbane with it. Nicarima. Sims. He's been very, very good. Sims and Tabita Pengai Jr., two of their best. And here's a kick by Bird. Well weighted, but they go back for it. Jennings will bring it back into the field of play and put down 5 out from his own line. And there's a bit of a leg pull there, so the penalty.
Nothing quick.
It was the winger, Jermaine Azarko, I think.
Wait.
Just while there's a bit of a lull, I want to, my dad, Georgie, he's 90. He watches Channel 9 Rugby League all the time. He's had a bit of a turn this afternoon. He's resting at the moment in Redcliffe Hospital. Georgie boy, hope you're all right. I'll get up to see you very, very soon.
God bless Georgie. God bless him. Here's Reynolds out the back. They try the basketball. Well, that's the second time. That time it didn't get knocked on because Dewey picked it up after it had been trapped by a foot. ...40 metres out. Third tackle. Clark, flat ball away, into the tree, here he goes, Sutton, he can't unload as Bird makes a great tackle. 20 out, quick play the ball, Cook's got them going backwards, they're all offside. Now they're to the defensive line, Clark back to Cook, then back to Reynolds, the ball out wide, Dewey for the line. Now that's been knocked down by Brisbane, that'll be a knock on, they'll get a set of 6. There's still 8 to go here.
Yeah, nice surge by the Bunnies. The last 2 times they've got the ball, they've run the Broncos around and split them. So maybe there's a reserve tank of petrol there they've just clicked onto.
Well, if they can score this set of 6 and get to 24-20 with 5 to go, why, gee, all but sold out on the Bunnies. And it was Corey Oates that got a hand to it and knocked it down after the pass from Dewey was going back on the inside to Dane Gagai. So a scrum to pack down. 7:32 to full time. In it goes. Cook at the base of the scrum. Clark out the back. Comes to Inglis. Inglis looking for the line. Wanting to get his side back into the game at 24-14. First tackle. 9 metres out. Sutton at acting half. Cook first receiver. Burgess back on the inside. Oh, he bounced away from Roberts, who'll come from behind to get him by the strides. He unloads the ball back to Sutton. He in turn gives it away. Came to Clark. Clark's held up in the tackle now by Corbin Sims, about 11 metres out from the line. That's it in front of them. You can see the 10-metre line. Then out the back it comes to Murray. Murray tries to struggle through the tackle. Darius Boyd got him by the leg. Gets up quickly, plays it to Cook. Cook out the back again, or juggled. Then it came to Clark. Back the other way they come now. They feigned a kick through Johnston. He's put down. Offside penalty.
3 markers.
3
Boys,
markers
1,
it is
2,
in
3.
fact.
Payne was the 3rd marker. Didn't get back to 10.
They're coming now, Benny.
Here they go again. Reynolds. Inside ball again. Almost there. 2 out from the line. Cook. They've got numbers. Oh, short ball away to Sutton. He's under the post. Don't go away at the moment. Try scored. Kick in front.
They're not
24-20.
They're not dead yet, Gus. Johnny Sutton, he's the man.
This has come from nowhere. They were gone. They were on their knees.
Well, they're back, and look at them. Look at Johnny Sutton sprinting back to halfway.
Kick successful, straight away, 24-20. I said 5 to go, or 51 seconds out. 5:51 to go.
They were gone. They were gone. They were halfway down Parramatta Road back to Redfern. They were on the bus, gone.
Whatever you do, don't touch those remotes, don't touch those sets, don't you go anywhere for the next 5 minutes and 51 seconds because the Bunnies are back in it.
Oh, that's so forward. Doesn't matter.
It's only marginally.
Only marginally. It was a close pass.
Yeah. Anyway, it's on. They can't rule on forward passes once the referee says it anyway, so that's the end of the section. So time is off until they restart here at 5:51.
Well, where'd they get the energy for this?
I've got no idea. They look like they were shotting up shop. about 10 minutes ago. They take it through Johnston. Here's Burgess surging onto it. That's George back out there for another tilt.
Greg Inglis in his 250th. Is there a magic moment in the offing here?
Yeah. George Burgess again, second set in this set, second carry. Clark, dummies, back on the inside. Oh, he got the ball away quickly, and it's unloaded out the back. Well, he got it and went back on the inside. He's put down on the tackle. In fact, it's Crichton, my apologies. Then the ball comes out the back. Inside ball, and Sutton almost split them again. Good tackle. I think it's off of Hengawi making the tackle. Fifth tackle kick now from Reynolds. He's harassed by the defence of Friday. They've let it bounce. Oh, but it bounced back to Darius Boyd, and he's away. He's over the 20. Reynolds is back in cover after being knocked base over Apex. He gets on the outside of him. And then they come back on the inside, and he's covered up by Johnston and Reynolds, but he's back up to the 30.
Massive play by Reynolds.
Corey Oates, he goes inside the 20. South Sydney still coming back onside. 15 metres out. Milford steps, goes to the line. Can they keep defending? 4:22 to go, a 4-point game. 4 points the way of Brisbane. 24-20. Back on the inside it comes. Almost over the line. The ball's been stripped. And it's play on as Burgess runs away with it now. That's Thomas.
Yeah, they said he lost that. It wasn't stripped.
No, it was a couple in the tackle. So here we go. 3:56 to go.
South Sydney fans, they're into them now.
Sam Thaiday on Burgess. Now Damien Cook.
Look out.
The Rabbitohs fans are going mad. They want a penalty. 3:40 to go. 24-20 the Broncos. On the run around. The ball flung out wide. And he's taken the tackle, Jennings, and a solid tackle as well, as you heard from the microphone. As Inglis goes to acting half. Sutton will run around with Inglis. Inglis back in centre field. Tries to get over the top of them. Fifth tackle from 40 metres out. The ball will come back away. Reynolds, dummies, then runs. They held off him. Inside ball back away to Burgess. He goes forward now, looks for support. He's still going. The ball goes back away. South Sydney through Johnston. 10 out, changeover. Changeover, 10 metres out. They threw caution to the wind, as they must with 3 to go.
Now the Broncos are gone. Look at them. They can't stand up.
Oh, it's a wonderful game.
Well, the good bit about both sides, they've thrown the ball around both teams. Plenty of attacking football, let the ball sing, and they've run each other ragged.
Showing great spirit. They'll play the ball. Boyd. Glenn. Nicarima. Jaden Sewer. Into Sutton and Burgess. The George variety. Corbin Sims. Good run. Little fella there's delighted. School holidays, and he's here watching his team. Fifth tackle kick by Milford. Gagai playing on the wing. He'll give it back to Johnston. Runs onto it. Good tackle, Bird.
And this is it, the Souths.
2 to go. 80 metres to travel. Gagai from acting half. Into the defence. Tom Opacek made the tackle.
Oh, this will help.
No, 10-metre penalty. It's a quick one.
Referee signals time off now, Ben Cummins.
Well, this is it. Minute 39 left. Reynolds will find touch on halfway. See, the Broncos look tired now. South Sydney full of energy. They got one in them.
Dewey took the tap. Goes to Cook. Out the back it comes now. Johnston. Then to Inglis. Oh, can he do it in game 250? Draw level. 24-20 to Brisbane. Sutton. Walker. Clark. Cook. Play on. No obstruction. There was a new and a half from the defensive line, and Cook started and stopped. 39 metres out. Second tackle. Inside ball to Burgess. He's put down 30 metres out. 56 seconds remain in the game. Reynolds. Out the back, Walker. Walker out wide. Down the touchline they go. Jennings almost into touch. 45 seconds to go. Fourth tackle. 11 out. Back the other way. Walker again. Comes down the blind side. Inglis spins the ball wide. Oh, intercepted by Sam Friday, which will surely complete a Brisbane victory with 29 seconds to go. And they run from acting half through Darius Boyd, who's put down 21 out. Desperation call for the last pass taken by one of the more experienced Broncos on the field, Sam Friday.
And it'll be one of their great victories, Ray. They looked gone in the first half.
Yep.
South were all over them, but to me the game changed when Nikorima came on and played dummy half. Gave them a lot more options. And there it is, full time.
The siren sounds, Paul. Very, very entertaining Anzac round football here at ANZ, with the Broncos victorious in the end by that scoreline of 24 points to 20.